Ladies and gentlemen, saying the blessing for us this evening will be Peter Deloney.
I invite us to give thanks this night. We give thanks to a good and gracious God for Jenna and Jonathan, for all those who have gathered for this banquet, and for all those who are at the heavenly banquet. We give thanks for those who have prepared the food, those who will serve the food, those who will make the music. And we ask this all in God's name. Amen. Amen.
And now, folks, we're going to ask all of you to please reach down on your table, grab a glass, prepare to raise them up high in the air. We do have two toasts for you this evening. Let's first reintroduce our matron of honor, Sarah.
Hi. First, I'd like to start by welcoming you all here tonight and thanking you all for being a part of such a special night for Jenna and Jonathan. I'd also like to thank the bride and groom for giving me the opportunity to speak and having faith that I won't swear while I'm up here. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Sarah, and I've been friends with Jen since high school. She is truly one of the best people that I've ever known. Any girl will be lucky to have a friend like her. She is loyal, genuine, and honest, sometimes to a fault. She's the girl who will tell you what she thinks when it's the exact opposite of everything that you want to hear. But it's not a bad quality to have in a friend. Jen is also the most determined person I've ever met. When she sets her mind to something, there's no doubt that she's going to accomplish it. So back in the summer of 2008, when she told me she wanted to be married in the fall of 2010, I was pretty sure it was going to happen. I'm not sure that she waited till Easter to start planning, but I'm just glad that Jonathan caught on before it got really awkward. Which brings me to Jonathan, who I think I've actually known longer than Jenna has, because I lived with his little sister Jacqueline in college, and I just want to tell you guys the story about the first night that they ever met. I think the entire groomsmen side of the wedding party was there that night. Jenna and I were heading out to the Harp bar in Boston. We were going to have a couple drinks. Jen was living in Somerville at the time, and I was driving down to pick her up. Coming down 93, I get a phone call from Jacqueline. Jackie's a little riled up because she was supposed to go with her brother-in-law's friends. And when the car got there was only one spot in the car, and Jonathan, being the caring, loving big brother that he was, he noticed there was one spot, and he said, "See you later, Jackie, find your own ride." And so I said, "Jackie, no problem, I'll grab you, no big deal." Pick Jacqueline up, and Jonathan does actually call, give him credit for that. He calls and he says, "Do you have a ride? And do you bring any hot chicks out with you?" And Jack says, "Oh, Sarah's friend Jenna." I'm not sure why I shouldn't say Sarah, but it's fine. There you go. And Jacqueline says, "You know what? Jenna would never go for you. She's way too smart." So Jack hangs up the phone, and her and I talk about it. She goes, "Jonathan is going to love Jenna." And I go, "Oh, Jen's probably going to really like him too, but single Jen is so much fun. Let's just go to the Harp." So we decide we're not going to meet them at all. And then we get to the Harp, and the line is 3 blocks long, and it's about 7 degrees outside. Hurricane O'Reilly's has no line, and we end up with Jonathan and all his friends that night. It was Joe's birthday. Joe? It was your birthday?
Yes, birthday. Greatest birthday ever.
So we get there, and literally we walk in, and Jonathan is buying her a drink, and he has his arm around her, and I don't think the rest of the night either of you noticed that there was anybody else there. Fast forward 4 years later, house, dog, and we're here at your wedding.
Next.
I would like to ask everybody to raise their glasses, because there are 2 very special people here tonight who without no one else would be here. So to Jackie and me for introducing such a people. Jen, you're the best friend a girl could ask for. I love you more than anything. Jonathan, I have never seen her happier than she has been when she's been with you. So keep doing whatever it is you've been doing. And I know know that the two of you will have a long and happy marriage. I love you both. Cheers.
Love you, Sal. You're supposed to introduce the microphone.
Oh, and I'm supposed to introduce the best man. So to everyone, Jerome Lynch.
For the record, there was plenty of room in my car. I just wanted to say first and foremost, I want to give a thank you to the parents of the bride and groom, raising such two beautiful children. So thank you very much. I also wanted to say a couple words to Jenna. Jenna, when Jenna first came around a few years ago, John and I at the time were quite, inseparable, I think is a good word of putting it. And I definitely had a few jealousy issues. So I was very glad that you weren't a man. And if so, I would have had...
I was too.
Probably would have had a tough time dealing with it. That passed pretty quickly, and I just wanted to say that, I know John's let you know how lucky you are to marry him. But we, as Jonathan's friends, let me represent all of them, we all feel John's very lucky to marry you. You're beautiful, you've been kind and generous to all of us, and we all feel blessed to know you. On to John. Whitey. So, if anyone's really wondering the reason I'm up here, I think we all know the biggest reason. Been John's designated driver for about 10 years. And, we've done a lot of things in parallel, but I think the most interesting fact is, personally I got married 20 days ago. I also happen to be 20 days older than John, so as a matter of fact, to the day we're the exact same age when we got married. I thought that was pretty amazing. Way to be original, John. Over the years, I've seen, John and I have been together, either forcibly or, by choice, and I've seen him grown into the man he is today. He's not a man. And he made a joke a few weeks ago about how at the age of 8 we went to Florida together, and he thought there was something seriously wrong with me because I was, I'll basically tell you, I was horrified of him. He was an 8-year-old from Medford, had a big mouth, had a big head, and had the chicken pox. I really, quite honestly, I thought he was the Antichrist. Alright, we went through high school and college together, and we really became friends, particularly post-college. Alright, so I'm going to just read it from here on out. To see John come to the man today, I'm not really surprised. He's always been confident in himself and has always done what he thought is right. He's been a family-first kind of guy, and he always takes care of those around him. John's welcomed many of us, and particularly at the wedding party, into his life. Interesting fact, pretty much every guy in the wedding party has slept in every Galoni family household. And it even done much worse. So, not many guys care enough about their friends nor about their family enough to bring in, but John's definitely been the exception to that rule. Alright, when he cares about you, he brings you in and makes you part of his whole life. I definitely have to thank him for that. To say the least, when these two got together, I was there that night as well. Alright, and I really didn't think much of it, to be honest with you, because one, we were at Hurricane O'Reilly's, and who meets their wife at a bar in Boston with Gold Digger playing? Alright, but since meeting Jenny, I can't say he's helped but done everything to be a better companion. He's made it clear that his new #1 priority is this girl right here, Jenna. He's even become more humble, which I can't believe I Alright. He's no longer interested in being, the next big shot at his company. or, you know, he's not as much interested in, you know, taking trips with me, going to every single sporting event that we can go to. Everything has become about them. The words I and me don't belong in John's vocabulary any longer. It's now all about them. I have all the faith in the world in these two. I'm happy that they've incorporated me in their lives. I'm proud to say that I'm friends with the both of you, and I couldn't be happier. So thank you, and congratulations.
Hey, Jenny!